Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everyone.
De Bruyne! It's a loose. In he goes again. And it's a goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for the run. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Carvajal does really well to win the ball there. Carvajal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking to play him in. Oh, good-looking ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Right, Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nantes leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Zaccagni. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Elise. Reinders. He's a sharp little... And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Frimpong. Milan looking to pass their way through. In Capuyi. And it's Dembele. Hit into the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
Tries to play it through. Milan have it back and can go again. And it's Udogi. Zaccagni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Reinders. And they win it back again. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Excellent challenge. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan have their second corner now. Idrissa Gueye is there, and he can get that clear. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. Nantes have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Reinders. Oh, he's found support out wide. Olise gets into a good position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And it's De Bruyne. Chips it through. Lovely. Great chance! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Udogi has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! It's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Nantes heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Nkapie gets across to intercept that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nantes clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's the chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. And he welcomes it in. This looks promising. He's cut it out. He won't be happy with that one. Zaccagni. Tonali does well to get it back. De Bruyne. Nantes do have a chance to counter here. Frimpong. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Nantes are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ah, he's given it away. And he's in on... He's had a shot! In for the pieces! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
In with the challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that pass isn't the best. Carvajal cuts out the pass. Anguissa. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this?
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Changement. Le numéro 14.
Nantes can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 10. Idrissa Gueye.
Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Le numéro 12.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Le numéro 6.
De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cross needs to be good. Williams.
Le nombre de spectateurs.
Nantes perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Anguissa. And here's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free, and a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Changement en cours.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Frimpong gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Goretzka. Williams. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bassi spots it and intercepts. Williams. Look at the space. And De Bruyne! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He can run onto that. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Williams clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Changement.
Milan making consecutive changes here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Reinders. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical. Well, face to face with shapes to shoot! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds.
A mighty effort! It's in! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
4 added minutes on the board.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Anguissa. Tonali. Oh, this is a very good run. Bassi with the foul. Bassi has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh, it's hit the post! Anguissa. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the finish! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. No, that's too long. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of... Oh no, what has happened here?
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Played up towards the front line. Nantes looking to pass their way through. Marmouche. Elise. Nantes are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's played in. Stones deals with that comfortably.
Milan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That looks a cracking ball. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Cucurella. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. For De Bruyne. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Played into the box. De Gea claims it. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Tonali cuts it out. Deftly out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement. Le numéro 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Changement.
Cucurella. Marmouche being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Anguissa.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 52 820.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And the pass is intercepted.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Eder Militao goes back to front, and he's had it nicked away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's Dembele! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Over to the left. Now this could be a chance.
Nantes really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Carvajal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Five minutes left on the clock. Well-timed, excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Bruyne.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Marmouche is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
One-one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Greenwood is the man who's second in line. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
The third man in the queue.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Dembele is third in line. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Goretzka is fourth up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And in with absolute accuracy. 3-3. And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved it! And that's won it! Nantes have won it by the...